Audio test 1 2 1 2. Audio test. Cool.
You're clear.
Alright, so they released legendaries today, and I am going to attempt to catch a legendary case of the crabs. So I don't really know what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm pretty sure the crab's supposed to be in a deep spot, so I think this is the deepest spot where the Taimen usually spawn. So I'm gonna go there. We'll try that. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing here, so I don't know. Maybe we will, did I not click that? Stop tracking. Clicked the wrong thing. Alright, so there's another guy out there. There's two guys out there, so I'm guessing I'm probably right. I don't really know how to catch a crab, I just kind of catch them. Does this handbook have anything on them? There it is. Bloodworm, redworm, or leeches. I think I have all of those, so do I have them? I really don't even know what to use. I think every time I catch them, I think it's on a float. So I guess we can try to float fish and catch them. So it's bloodworm 7. Redworm's 2. Did I say bloodworm, redworm? Bloodworm, redworm. Let's go with a bigger hook. That might help us a little bit. Alright. Do I have... I have a size 3. It's close enough. Close enough. So he's caught the legendary. I'm assuming, yeah, everybody's over there, so... Detective skills, folks. Catch it in a John boat. Where is my John boat? There it is. I want a crab bigger than my boat. Alright, where is everybody? Straight ahead. Oh, I see him now. Could have just waited, I guess. Alright, gonna show everybody up, catch him right in front of them. Drifter right in here. Alright. I don't have a clue. Hold deep. So I'm a little disappointed you can't actually use a rod holder in your boat. I feel like that'd be much better. Oh god. I was adjusting something on the stream. Bad timing. Alright, come back to that. I went to go to my panel to actually look at my stream and I accidentally clicked on that. Well, I was off my screen so I couldn't actually strike. I don't even know what this is. It's not even that big. Oh, timing. Not what I'm going for, but cool. I would be totally okay if I caught a catfish because I need to finish that mission and it is my nightmare. So I wonder if the legendaries actually make a noise or something on here. I know some of them do, but this doesn't seem very big either. Another timing. Maybe I'm not using a good hook for this. I feel like I'm just gonna catch a bunch of timing. I wonder if chumming the water helps catch crabs. Seems like it makes sense. Okay, this might be bigger. Still not putting up much of a fight though. Still bronze timing. Alright, I'm gonna click off this window again. I'm right here if anybody's wondering. It's kind of hard to miss at the moment though. I feel like I'm just gonna catch a bunch of time and I might need to switch my hook. Okay. I wonder if going to a smaller hook would help me in here. Let's see. What's bloodworms? That's up to 7. Have a 7. Alright, let's give that a shot. Again, I'm not really sure about crabs when it comes to the depth you want to try to fish at. I don't know if they're lower, higher, if it really matters. I just seem to catch them when I'm not trying to catch them. I can't really tell if any of these guys around me are having good luck or if they're just not catching anything because I don't think I've seen them actually with any fish. I really need to level up, do the missions and stuff. I'm a little behind on gear. I got this game when it first came out and kind of got bored of it real quick, and then haven't really touched it a whole lot since, but they made a lot of updates that actually, I think it's pretty decent now, especially if you're just chilling. And when I play Call of Duty most of the time, I don't know, I get very burnt out on Call of Duty shooters in general. It's just high stress, so playing something like this is nice. At least I'm not the only one catching timing. Not too sure how I feel about the legendaries for Japan. I feel like a Timon should have probably been a legendary. Challenges. Just for that. Let's do any. Sure. So we'll just do any for these two. Alright. That. No, my bait. Did I screw? No. What is that? I have no idea what that is. Something glowing down there. Is it the moon? I think it's the moon. But I'm very confused. It looks like the moon is just reflecting multiple places, but I don't know that display. I don't even know how deep the water is where we're at right now. Is it not? That's pretty deep. We'll go over that way. Every time I catch legendaries, it's under someone else's boat, so. I did stop catching Timon, it seems, so at least there's that. I need to actually catch some diamond Timon. It's actually something I have not caught yet. I don't think I've caught a gold or a diamond one. I haven't really tried too much. Like, I marked it and then never came over here. It'd be awesome if I could actually stick a rod holder on my boat, though. Would definitely be preferred. I wonder if bottom fishing's better. Sam, look safe for him again. Can't see the traits here. I'll see the traits anyway. What's going on here? Oh. It's just deep darkness in the lake. Alright, I'm guessing I have to bottom mark here. Alright, we'll switch it up. Pretty sure he's a bottom. That's probably fine, to be honest with you. We'll just go with that. And just yeet. I don't think this is the deepest part, but I think we'll be alright here. If I'm not mistaken, this goes down like 115 feet or something like that. I feel like I've said this a million times. I'm not a fan of bottom fishing or float fishing or anything like that in real life. Anything that takes live bait, I don't enjoy. I would much rather fish with a lure, or even fly fishing. I like to fly fish. I feel like fly fishing's just, I don't know, it's a bit harder to get into if I feel like I just want to fish. I feel like I have to think too much with fly fishing, but it's cool if you just want to like fish and chill and, you know, just kind of enjoy nature, I suppose, but it feels more methodical. Of course, I don't do the whole match the hatch thing either. I just kind of wing it. Just kind of go for whatever. I usually use like foam flies and stuff like that. Really wish they'd add fly fishing to the game, which I kind of mentioned wanting to do in the past, but I think with all the trout species and stuff, they could probably pretty easily do it and have a good selection of fish to catch, but alright, he caught him over there. So we'll go over that direction. We have a bite. Is it a good bite or a bad bite? I have no idea. I don't know how much he would pull, so. Okay, maybe that's. This may actually be him. That's a lot of bull in here. Okay. It's a decent fight. That's 50% drag, so. It could actually be the big crab. Once we do catch him, we'll probably run over and see if I can catch a diamond catfish. I may actually have to do it from the bank because I really need a catfish on the float. Yeah, this has to be. It's got to be something good because it is a lot of pulling. I swear if it's a bronze timing. And we got him. Nice. Gotta go for the trophy shot on this one. 11-pound crab. Alright, so now that that's out of the way, maybe knock out a catfish. Try to get those other weeklies knocked out. That might be a good idea. Actually, I will be right back. Alright, that actually wasn't too bad. Took like, what, 20 minutes? It's not terrible. Yeah, we will release them, and if you are just joining in, this is the gear setup I used. Size 5 for no particular reason. Redworm, I think this is just the best you can actually buy, I think. This is just a reel I had, so he's not bad, 10 pounds. Not too much of a fighter, so yeah, let's go catch catfish. He's right here if you need him. I'm sure it's easy to find him considering he is right in the middle of everybody. I appreciate it. Have to get my entourage up here.
25's all dark.
No, honestly, if I'm famous, I am famous for some very wrong reasons right now. Alright, where are my... over here? I usually go down here. I'm gonna try over here. I need catfish. I don't know if I can catch them from the bank or not. I don't think I ever really tried. I know I need to change some stuff out here. We'll go with this. This may actually not be a good spot. I need that catfish mission. I am struggling to get it. I've tried. Yeah, I actually got subs from ghost hunting content. I posted ghost hunting content on here one time and it blew up. It took me from, I think, less than 100 subs to 600 and a handful within 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. I feel like if you have one decent video, it kind of goes off, kind of blows up, and you just get a ridiculous amount of subs from it. But unfortunately, if it's a short, it doesn't count toward your watch time, and you either have to really blow up on shorts or get really lucky and convert them. But it's a little bit of a challenge. I just recently got to the point where I could start streaming, and I've been trying to, I guess, be more consistent about uploading and streaming, so I had pretty terrible internet there for a while. Yeah, I mean, you can do it. You just gotta get the right video or, be consistent with it, and you could definitely get a lot more subs than me in a pretty short amount of time, that's for sure. My problem right now is I have a bunch of footage that I need to go through and actually upload, but I haven't actually been able to do that lately. Pretty glad they put in these rod holders, but at the same time I have a feeling this mission is going to be the death of me. I truthfully don't even know what's on this rod. I probably should have looked. What games are you playing on here, Rich? Alright, I gotta say that's a little bit. Not sure how I really feel about the rod holder situation in this game right now. It's a little awkward, but probably just takes getting used to, I guess. I need to see if these catfish are even biting, because for some reason I've not had great luck with them lately. This way a little bit. Try to throw some hot dogs. Actually, let's change that. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I'm kind of liking this map. I don't know. I don't mind it. I think the fish are decent and it's an interesting map. Kind of basic though. I like Golden Ridge Reserve too. I think the reason I like Golden Ridge Reserve is for smallmouth, even though I can't seem to catch smallmouth on it. But I like fishing for smallmouth at least. I really don't know if hot dogs do anything for catfish. I'm pretty convinced they do not. It's probably gonna float over, hopefully. What reserve do you like? It's a very slow float over, it seems. Yeah, I'm just not sure this hot dogs work for catfish. Alright, let's just try this. I used a size 5 for Goto. I used a size 5 with a bloodworm and caught him like right away. I wouldn't recommend size 7 because you catch a bunch of timing, so I would say 5 is probably the best. I just used the best bottom feeding rod that I actually had, which was actually this one. And I used a size 5 bloodworm and whatever sinker I had. Whatever. I don't even know what the reel is. I think it's one of the DLC reels. It took about 20 minutes, but I casted toward the group of them, like right in this area. I actually caught him. I think it was right by this guy's boat. It's like right here. The spot I'm at right now is over here trying to catch a catfish right off of Tarewa, I think. Kind of thinking it's not a great time for catfish, to be honest with you. Doesn't help that I had the wrong setup on either. But yeah, if you want to actually know what I was using, it was literally this setup. And it did take a bottom rod. It said that he was in the deep part. I kind of ignored that and cast it out a lot for no reason with the float fishing setup, and it did not work. So yeah, I was using the graduation Sturrod. I don't even know where I got this. I think it's a DLC one. 44-pound braid. It's a random sinker and a size 5 hook. I played Fishing Planet, and I do play it occasionally, but I kind of feel like it's a little too predatory. I don't know. I played The Fisherman too, which I feel like it's a little bit better, but I'm not really a fan of, I don't know, the predatory nature, because sometimes it feels like you can't actually progress unless you pay money, and I don't like that. Pretty sure it's a really bad time for this. Yeah, here's the go-to catch that I actually had. It's 11 pounds. Actually fought pretty good. Not as crazy as I thought, but wasn't bad. I'm gonna leave this reserve and switch time. Alright, I need to go. Guess we'll try back here. I had at least caught a fish over here. Generally, I play shooters. I don't. Kind of been playing fishing games lately just because, I guess, not really a fan of Black Ops 6. I played it a little bit, but I don't know, something just feels off about it. I don't like it. I just finished one reason I didn't actually stream last night when I kind of wanted to was I was finishing up the Battle Pass on Modern Warfare 3. Still kind of think I prefer that game over Black Ops, but I've never really been into Fortnite. I mean, I wouldn't say that I dislike Fortnite. My windows are not cooperating with me. There we go. Way I had it was actually really hard to see chat. Alright, so I am going to... What do I even have here? Two out with a minnow, 3 out with this. That'll probably work. Is it daylight already? Are we counting backwards? What's going on? Oh my god, I don't want daylight. I want night. You mean First Descendant? I played that for a while. Played First Descendant when it first came out. If that's a different game, then I did not. There's slots available for a selected time. How do I not have a slot available for the time I want? Just let me freaking fish at night. Don't want that button. I don't even know what that button is. Let's eat that out there. Oh, Descender. No, I haven't. I don't even remember the last bike game I played. I used to play... I guess I used to play like skate games, Tony Hawk, Skate, all that fun stuff. I used to play racing games a lot, which I still do. actually have more than one channel, so the other channel is more like random gameplay. This channel is mostly just fishing and ghost hunting content dump. But I'm in the process of just like combining everything into one channel, so it's probably going to be more random games on this channel for a while. Snakehead. Can I catch you? Oh, this might be too big. I was actually using this for, what is this? I was using this to try to catch tilapia. Size 7 maybe? But yeah, I may also put, like, rod making and potentially rod building and soft plastic lure making on this channel. I feel like that could potentially be interesting. I'm gonna cross the streams here. I do real life videos occasionally, yeah. I haven't really put my face out there on this channel at least. Snakehead. Silver. Yeah, I would like to do more real life videos, but wasn't really in the plans to not do them this year. I just ended up starting this channel when I was in college, and I was trying to work full time, go to school full time, and find time to do YouTube videos, and it didn't work too well. So I ended up taking a break from YouTube for a while. Probably killed my channel growth, but I would like to start getting into real life content a little bit more and really just content in general. This year was pretty rough though. The fishing was not great. Pretty much everything that I attempted to do with the real life aspect of the channel was not great. So I had some hiccups along the way, but I've kind of figured out some stuff that I can do whenever without without having to take those breaks because I run out of content or I struggle.
The office up there. She says she don't mind those nights.
Like struggle to upload or anything like that because I feel like I had a lot of ideas and a lot of those ideas just did not work out because they took way too much time. I don't really see myself quitting. I had to take a break, mostly because I just did not have time, and it just kind of, I guess you could say it was not a huge priority at the time, so that's kind of what happened at the beginning of this year. I decided to finish out school, finish out real life stuff, and then I kind of started uploading again. So I think in the case of this channel, I'm going to focus more on pretty much everything. I was mostly focused on just fishing and ghost hunting dump, but I think I'm going to focus on a little bit of everything and just make this my primary channel for a while. Oh, I am not having too good of luck here. Not really. Not really a fan of rap in general. I used to be, but can't really get into the more modern stuff. Might make me sound like a boomer, but feels like 20 years ago, yeah. It's about all I listen to, but at this point, not really. I don't even really listen to music much. I kind of got it out of my system. I used to go to a bunch of different concerts constantly, and something. Yeah, I used to go to concerts constantly. I have some crazy wild stories from concerts, but I haven't been to one for quite a while. I listened to Juice WRLD a little bit, but never really just Juice WRLD there at the end. I never really listened to anybody else. I would assume I'm probably a little bit older than you. I'm about 20 years ago is when I was really into rap. Around 2004, 2006. I was like high school days. Over like the past, I would say past 10 years, it's been mostly metal. I feel like I dropped off a little bit on music in general. I don't even really listen to music in my car. I don't know, maybe that makes you weird. I just listen to silence at this point. Kind of feel like silence is harder to come across, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, if you're 10 years old, definitely. 10 years ago, I was starting to be a programmer. Back in 2014, that's when I actually started being a programmer, and then I took a real short break around 2018 and then went back into it in 2020. Yeah, 10 years ago, I was at metal concerts and I have some pretty wild stories, but I would definitely not consider them to be age appropriate for you. You are actually about the age of my girlfriend's oldest son then, so he's actually in a ghost hunt with the last ghost hunt we did. He's in that video. Yeah. I don't like this. I have to put this away to pick a rod up. And I have to remember what slot this rod is on. Which I think it's 4. See, I don't even know how to make this. This mission's kind of dumb. I've heard people say that you can complete it here, but I've never actually completed it here. Usually if they bite really quick. I don't even know where that went. Did it even go in the water? Yeah, that's the wrong rod. I think this water's way too shallow. I'm gonna boat go over that way a little bit and see if I can get anything. Let's try along this middle piece. I have a fishing rod business, fishing rod and fishing lures, where I make custom rods and lures for people, and then I have, I usually go fishing at least once a year to somewhere kind of special, and try to go every weekend at least, but I mean, right now it's not been great. There's not really been any water, so I can't really fish. We've been in a drought, biggest portion of the summer and all of fall so far. It's just nothing there to fish. I'm seriously surprised there's like no fish here. Try to chum again, I guess. If all else fails, we may go back. Might go back and try to catch more tilapia and see if I can get a diamond finally. For some reason I haven't figured tilapia out. I was catching quite a few of them, but it was mostly just silver. try to go for gold, I just didn't catch anything. On top of the mountain, I caught, I think, gold koi. I didn't catch anything else other than silver tilapia. Haven't tried today, so I don't know if it's any different or not. I was trying to do the challenge, but the challenge did not work. I think I'm going to let this hot dog go out, and I'm just going to go try to catch something else because this is not cooperating with me. I don't know if it's just me or if I'm crazy, but it seems like I can either get catfish to bite, or I cannot catch a single one, and it takes forever to get them to bite again. I get pretty bored pretty quick when I'm bottom fishing or float fishing, to be honest. It's all good. I'm not monetized. I just do this for amusement at this point. I appreciate it though. Okay, on that note, I am not sitting here anymore. So you can actually catch tilapia right here. It's an easier place to catch them, but I haven't tried enough to know if it's a good place overall for diamond. What'd I do? There we go. I know I'm buying a lot of hot dogs. Oh. I kind of forgot that I leveled up more. Alright, baits. More hot dogs. Yeah, I think we're good on everything else. So, yeah, we're good. Alright. I'm just gonna try this. I just want to catch a fish at this point. Yeah, Fishing Planet's a little bit. Speaking of Fishing Planet, that, I guess this fireflies there kind of reminds me of it. But yeah, like I said, Fishing Planet to me is just a little bit, I don't know. It's not all that enjoyable. I just feel like it's a bit too much like a game you have to pay for to actually advance with, or to actually complete some of the missions on time. I forget what it was. It was the 5 that I want. Yeah. I think it was the Halloween mission. It was actually not really possible to complete unless you paid money for it. That's not. I wouldn't consider that something that I'm really okay with. I feel like it's okay to spend money on games. It's not okay to feel like you have to spend money on games. And I kind of felt like it was set up to where you had to spend money on it. Yeah, I tend to support the angler and the hunter. I mean, I will say that Fishing Planet does do some things better than the angler, but I have more faith in the angler actually coming through and providing you with a better game in the end without having to spend a small fortune to actually play it. I'm starting to feel like... Did they change something? Like, what's going on here? Pearl barley, like mixed bloodworm. There's like 100 fish there. Five pearl barley. Are they just small? Like, what's going on? There we go. I was gonna say, I'm really starting to feel like the game's trolling me. I know none of these are going to be the size I need. I definitely do not need bronze. I tried the Bassmaster game a while back, and I don't know, part of me kind of wanted to like it, but it kind of felt unplayable, to be honest. It was terrible. I started playing the Angler when it came out, but I would play, take breaks, play, take breaks. I just kind of did that repeatedly. I never played it consistently. I played it on Xbox a little bit. I played it on PC a little bit. I need a big tilapia. I don't need a small one. Like a gold or better. I don't think any of them are gold or better. I played Fishing Planet before I played the Angler, though. I actually bought the Fisherman, which is essentially Fishing Planet, but it's not quite as paywall-y, I guess you would say. You don't have to pay for quite as much, and you have more unlocked, but it's still a little bit more awkward than this. And they actually don't do a lot of the stuff that they do in Fishing Planet, so it's not really as good. It's just a little bit cheaper. I played that more than I did Fishing Planet, though. Alright, we're gonna move to a different spot. Ooh, I'm gonna drown myself.
Clear on the turn.
I've been kind of wanting to do like a real life version of the angler where I kind of build the rods and stuff to make it essentially what I'm doing in the game, but it's also it's kind of a challenge because some of the stuff I can't really find in real life. What about over here? They're coming out of the water, but I don't think they're gold either. I actually played the Hunter, Call of the Wild a bit. Or Call of the Wild Hunter, whatever it is. Played that a bit before I really got into fishing. Yeah, my level in here is terrible. I just hit 40. Mostly my fault. I played it between this and Xbox. You gold. But yeah, I was playing it between this and the Xbox, and like I said, I played this initially and took a fairly long break. And then they released a few other updates. Like initially, I don't even think you could get like legendary fish or anything like that. I think it was just straight up fishing. And it wasn't really the most interesting by any means. Once I pretty much did everything I could. I bought the high-end rod and everything, and that was before it was even locked behind a level. Just come to think of it, I don't think they had levels when it started. I think it was just money. Between PC and Xbox, I think it depends on the game, really. It's like I said with Call of Duty, I played Modern Warfare 3, and then I played a little bit of Black Ops 6, and I'm just not huge on Black Ops 6 on Xbox. I feel like they really kind of killed off the whole feel. I don't know, like they tried to fix the trying to find something here. They tried to fix the aim assist because aim assist was too strong in Modern Warfare 3, and on console now, the aim assist is horrible. Like you cannot hit anything close up, and it's all on your fingers. So you can't just kind of essentially flick as easy on Xbox. You got to get way lucky. And on PC, it's so easy. Like I went from the Xbox version where I was struggling to actually get anything because I felt like, if anything, it really feels like the aim assist hurts you on the console more than it helps, which is complete opposite for Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 is stupid simple with aim assist on Xbox. But yeah, with Black Ops, everybody's kind of cracked out. Sliding and diving and all that, so you kind of have to play on PC if you really want to be able to easily hit people. Otherwise, it's way harder. Just trying to talk and look for something there. Wow. Jump. There we go. It's not really where I wanted that. I need to throw that further out. Toss it up there. But yeah, back on the topic before I got distracted there. I kind of feel like Xbox is better for some games, and then PC is better if you need more fine-tuned control, I guess. The mouse is just better for like a strategy game or something, or if you need to be more precise, like Black Ops. But for a lot of general purpose gaming, I think the Xbox is just better because you can just kind of kick back. I do have a PS5, but I think the last thing I played on that was Elden Ring. I probably should play it more, but over here. I don't think any of these fish are big enough. Yeah, they're all pretty small. What over here? Oh, that is the wrong rod.
20 pounds on clear.
You mean for fishing? I have a lot of fishing stuff. I have probably my best one I use a lot for creeks. I have a G Loomis GLX with my Stella. It's the one I spent way too much money on because I did not have kids at the time, so I usually use. I've been getting into BFS lately, casting reels, which BFS and casting reels in general. I've been kind of getting into that lately, but I feel like I go in waves. I go from like spin fishing, and then I go to fly fishing, and then I go to casting gear, and then I go to BFS, and then I go to spinning again. Kind of all over the place. I feel like I just have 1 year where I just kind of switch it up and do things a little bit differently than I usually do. I'm in the United States, East Coast, so it's, I don't even know what time it is right now. Midnight, basically. Yeah, 12:09. It's getting a little late. Oh, hey, my car's still up here. I can't fast travel to it because it's in the water. No. Yeah, I am currently in West Virginia. If you played Fallout 76 or whatever, I am in a lot of the places. I'm around a lot of the places in Fallout 76. So at one point I considered doing a Fallout 76 stream from the locations in the game, which I thought would be kind of fun, but see if I can get up this mountain in the night. Yeah, I'm pretty close to as far away from Australia as you could possibly get, I think. I feel like I wouldn't mind visiting Australia at some point. They seem to have interesting fishing. I've seen some fishing videos from over there. It's pretty decent. Well, really, Australia and New Zealand both. I've seen some good fishing over there. I do have a passport, so maybe it's a good excuse to use it at some point. Maybe if I can become a big YouTuber, I'll go for it. Oh, lag. I feel like about halfway up this hill, they just decided to kind of wing it and just throw the road wherever. Oh, don't go down there. Alright, what about here? Had good luck here last time, so. Still probably not big enough. I'm trying to catch a specific fish rather than just like any fish. I'm trying to get the big, or like the gold, so I can complete the mission, and so I keep switching hooks and trying to find something that's decent size. Could probably catch gold koi up here. I was catching them quite a bit the other day. No, I was down here trying to catch the tilapia. There's still tilapia up here. Like I can get them if I go down a hook size. Like if I drop this down to 7. you'll see the same thing here. They just kind of start swarming. That one might actually be big enough, but I don't know if hot dogs are better or not. Yeah, see if you throw, it's just pearl barley that makes them do that. It seems like if you chum the water and then you use the bait that they prefer, which, like, they have a list of preferred baits, but some of the baits they really prefer, they start to swarm it like you see. I kind of feel like that one might be big enough. I don't know, he might just be a silver. Yeah, it's just a silver. I forget what the koi is. I do not know when it comes to my favorite YouTuber. I don't really watch, like, when it comes to fishing YouTubers, I kind of watch just random ones, like some of the guys that used to be in Guggen. I watched Fishing with Smalls earlier. I was watching him and AO Fishing and Fishing with Norm. They're kind of amusing sometimes, but when it comes to just like general stuff, I like ODS. Used to be Official Duck Studios. Speed is not bad. Donut's not bad. This is a tiny koi. Yeah, I can go subscribe to you after this. Before I head to bed. I think... Let me check. I think it's... Alright. I get lucky, this is how I was catching gold koi up here. I don't think this is a gold koi. It may be a koi though. Yeah, honestly, here's probably one of my... Not what I expected. This is probably one of my favorite spots just because it's... I feel like it's more consistent. You can actually catch fish all the time here. I've had problems with a lot of the spots in the Japanese reserve that just don't feel like anything bites. Like the catfish earlier. I was catching a crazy amount of catfish that one day. I was catching, like I caught a diamond, I caught a bunch of gold. I made a ridiculous amount of money there. And since then I just haven't caught anything really. I don't really know why. It's the same setup, but here we go. Doesn't feel like a very good one. That's probably another tilapia. I do like that you can kind of make more than one rod work here now. Are you trying to go to anywhere else other than YouTube? Wow, that's tiny. I think YouTube's fairly fun. It just it's something for me to pass the time. I don't really take it super seriously yet. I mean, really, I probably should. I did it. Had pretty decent growth, and I kind of... we call it soccer. If you're referring to the black and white ball, football's typically the Super Bowl rugby style American football. I mean, we do know what you're talking about when you call it football, though. There's a koi right there. Just grab it with a net. Throw a corn. Why not? Apparently everything's gonna bite this rod. It's all the same fish. Alright. Go bigger. Why not? Are you serious? Alright, this is definitely bigger fish. Oh my god. We'll catch everything now. Yeah, there's how you catch gold. I haven't streamed too much lately. I just got... It wasn't even more than... I just really got internet that's good enough to stream with consistently. So I literally just started streaming more consistently. You gotta be kidding me. You could probably catch the crab. Good, it was not difficult. He's only 11 pounds, so... I caught him on this rod, which is just the best bottom rod that you can buy in the store. I don't even know what level that is. It might be 30, 35.
Bring it around.
But yeah, I've had really bad internet lately. When I moved here, I couldn't even get good internet. I had to use Starlink, and I could stream on it, but it wasn't great. I ended up just getting to the point where I could switch to fiber, and right now I have 5 gigabit. They offer up to 7, but I don't even think I could do anything with 7. But yeah, 5 gigabit's more than enough. I can just max out streams at this point. And somehow still lag like crazy in Call of Duty. Yeah. There's the diamond. That is my best koi. I think I've caught all the legendaries. I think. Maybe not Sidewinder. Pretty sure I did catch Sidewinder though. I played a lot of Norway before this, really. Yeah, I have decent luck with koi up here. Gold and diamond, apparently. Seems like you just chuck some corn out and you start catching diamonds. I didn't even look to see what. Uh, 19.4 pounds. 19.14. I don't know. I've been to Canada, U.S. obviously. I haven't really used my passport too much of that, so wouldn't mind visiting Australia, New Zealand, England, Ireland. Potentially Norway would be kind of interesting. I have a friend who goes to Sweden all the time. I wouldn't mind going there at least once either. I feel like there's a lot of places that'd be cool to visit at least once, but basically skating this dude in. He's little. I did not mean to hit that button. Fun fact, don't accidentally hit the G key when you're standing by the water. Actually, that's right. I've never played the Africa map. So yeah, I don't have all the legendaries. I don't have the African ones. I kind of forgot that it existed, to be honest. Let's try that. Pretty sure there's no chance that's gonna work, but I got a crab. Caught a gold crab. Yeah, I purchased it, and I think I bought it like right after it was released. I have this thing as well. Literally never used it. Don't have a clue how to use it, so probably should figure that out at some point. Just gonna catch a bunch of crabs. I'm at the point now where I don't even think I care where I would go as long as I can fish in real life. Because I have not fished in pretty much all summer. I didn't get to fish because yellow jackets were horrible. It was impossible to go anywhere near a creek or a river or anything. And I had to deal with like probably 5 or 6 nests on my property, which I never get. So it's not a very enjoyable experience, to say the least. And then by the time I was able to actually fish, the water was so low, I didn't want to pressure the fish at all. So I definitely didn't get to fish anywhere near as much as I'd like. I even built a new rod that I didn't even bother finishing in a hurry because I was pretty much unable to use it anyway. That's actually one of my most recent shorts. It's on there. Get on there. Yeah, I haven't. I didn't even really know how to do like the chum the water. I didn't know how to do that for a while. I wasn't even bothering with it. I just started using it when I started playing here the past week. I feel like my fishing has done dried up here. Yeah, I never bought the catapults or anything. I think that's like 5,000 maybe. I can't remember. I don't even know if I have that much gold at the moment. Oh, I have 5,700. Maybe I should go see if I can buy one. I do have a feral koi quest. Catch a gold ranker higher with redworm. what I have. I keep catching crabs on it. I do not have a clue. I bought it forever ago. I thought it was like 10. I thought it was like $10, $7, $10, something like that. I feel like most of the DLC has been about $7. I may be crazy. I haven't bought it for a while. Just got the reserve, which the reserve was more expensive than the others. I think it was the most expensive reserve, actually. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's something that really matters at this point. I haven't really seen anybody else use them. I think all my fish done dried up. I think once my chum runs out here, I'm gonna call it a night. It's getting pretty late. I'll probably stream again tomorrow evening because I don't really have anything planned. I don't even know where that one went. Alright, man, I appreciate it. I will probably catch you tomorrow night. I gotta do some stuff tomorrow. My mom's gotta get surgery, so I'm gonna head over there for most of the day, and then I gotta work until about 5 my time, which I'm not entirely sure what time that'd be for you. I'll probably stream around the same time again tomorrow night. I'd like to try to start streaming pretty consistently. About every night, maybe every other night. I'm currently sick, so I don't have I can't really be anywhere. I've got the thing we shouldn't talk about on YouTube. But yeah, it's not that serious. But I will probably see you tomorrow night. And yeah, appreciate you tuning in and chatting a bunch because it does help the channel a fair bit. And there's actually some other videos on here if you want to see the older fishing ones or the real life fishing ones. Yeah, have a good night, man.